This is the verb pagar, to pay, in the preterite. Remember, preterite means it happened one time in the past, like yesterday I paid the bill, or yesterday he paid the parking ticket. Okay? How are we going to remember that pagar is to pay? Well, the word pay in English starts with PA, and the word pagar in Spanish starts with PA. And if you buy a house, you might want to pay extra for a 3-car garage, or you might want to pay extra for a 2-car garage. Okay? Let's go through these. I'll say it in English and Spanish and clap, and then I'd like you to repeat. I paid, yo pagué. I paid, yo pagué. You friend paid, tu pagaste. You friend paid, tu pagaste. He paid, él pagó. He paid, él pagó. We paid, nosotros pagamos. We paid, nosotros pagamos. They paid, ellos pagaron. They paid, ellos pagaron. Now, this looks very similar to a regular AR verb. We've chopped off the AR and added E, ASTEO, AMOS, ARON. And just like regular AR verbs, the yo form has an accent over the E, and the he form has an accent over the O. Remember that chant? I said it was so important. If it ends in an E, it was done by me, once with an accent. If it ends with an O, it was done by Joe, once with an accent. But be careful. This is a little tricky. The yo form is irregular. Notice, you don't just chop off the AR and add E, you chop off the GAR and you add GUE. This is what I call a car-gar-zar verb. Everybody say car-gar-zar. Car-gar-zar. Car-gar-zar verbs are irregular in the yo form only. If it's a verb that ends in car, like buscar, you chop off the CAR and add QUE. If it's a verb that ends in gar, like llegar, to arrive, you chop off the GAR and you add GUE. And if a verb that ends in zar, like almorzar, to eat lunch, or alcanzar, you chop off the ZAR and add CE. Now I've got clips on that, okay, if you want to check it out. So pagar, you chop off the gar and add gay. Now how am I going to remember that? Well, you know Garfield the cat? He visited the Flintstones in Bedrock and they had a gay old time. So, verbs that end in gar, in the preterite, the yo form is irregular. You chop off the gar and add gay. All right, that is pagar, to pay, in the preterite.